Welcome back. It's Spear with No Man's Sky. We're loading shaders right now, so you'll have to pardon me for a moment. Now, remember last time we went up to the space station. Here we are on the space station. And we were going to locate and activate a holo terminus to speak with Apollo, the adventurer. Something terrible has happened to Artemis. Their signal were cut off as they were surrounded by strange figures they described as having seeds of glass in their skin. Seeds of glass doesn't make sense. Excellent description. Before they went, they managed to transmit the frequency for someone named Apollo. So we're going to do the same thing for Apollo that we did for Artemis. We're going to find the holo machines, do some tasks, yada yada yada. Whoa, and it's behind us. And there you have a holo terminus that will arrive in 1 week. I hope it's the new one and not the old one. Oh, whoa. Why does it do that? Okay, look how... Okay, I'm below the holo terminus. There's no mistaking that I'm going after the holo terminus, so let's... There we go. Alright. So next we'll talk to Apollo. I believe Apollo, he has the winged feet. Is he the sun god, Apollo? I think so. I know a lot more about Phoebe than Apollo. Never been a big fan of the sun. We just had the solar eclipse here a few days ago, and it was amazing. If you saw it on TV, you missed everything because TV is horrible. They leave the filters on the whole time, and you can't see anything. But during the actual eclipse, the 1 to 2 minutes, the 2 minutes of eclipse, it was amazing. It was literally the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You know, I always hear people say that stuff, like on the news. They interview people and they say, "Oh, it's so beautiful," and la 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 la. And I'm like, whatever. But seriously, wow. It was like you were in space. It was really seriously like something you'd see on Star Trek, but real. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. It was like I was in space. It was so surreal. It was amazing. Beautiful. Wow. I could go on forever about this thing, but really I'm speechless. How could somebody be speechless and go on forever? I don't know, but seriously, I don't know what to say. It was just once in a lifetime. And now I've got to travel to the next one. You got to be in the full thing, too. Not part of it, the full thing. You get the full effect. That was the moment. The moon passing in front of the sun, partially, boring. Like the hours that led up to it where... Oh, sorry. Did I just shoot that guy? I must not have. But he didn't seem happy. The hours as the moon slowly entered in front of the sun. I've already been here. What's going on here? Why did they send me this? Can I just keep going in the same spots? But the ones where I keep saying the same thing. I never get the sentence out. The hours as the moon was passing in front of the sun and leaving the sun, that was not so interesting to me at all. I didn't care for that at all. The most amazing part was the 2 minutes that it was actually in front of the sun. That was amazing. That time. Is this an express? Thanks for that. I'm serious. So if you ever get a chance to go to an eclipse, it has to be the full eclipse. Not the, you can see partial, that just gets cloudy and you see part of the moon going part of front of the sun. That's not, I didn't like that at all. I liked the whole thing, that 2 minutes. It was all worth it. And seriously, I would travel a couple hours to see it again. The full thing, not the partial one. There's some plutonium up there. Now let's get back down to business here. Oh, so apparently you can use these to talk to anybody you want. I do not have to find in different people. That's good to know. Let's see what Apollo looks like. You look strange, dude. It looks like you have glass in your skin. Ghosts in the machine. Speak to Apollo. So apparently you can pick any answers you want and you'll get along with the story. That's my guess. Really, because he seemed kind of angry when I said that. So I'm a little confused as to why he seems to care, because his body reacted like he was angry. I'm reading these words and they just don't make sense to me. Them. Why is Artemis a them? You're worried about Artemis? Don't be. If we can figure this out, we can save them. See, that's the thing. On the internet, you never know what somebody really means because their grammar doesn't make sense. Them. Artemis was a single person? Or are they saying them as there's more than one? You never know because you don't understand what people mean because they don't use proper grammar. I'm sorry for people who don't use proper grammar, but it can be confusing when you could say them. Them is plural. Artemis is one. So I am confused. Normally, it's not a big deal. You know, there's a lot of grammar Nazis out there, but this is kind of a big deal that I don't know anything about what's going on, so I need the right words. I'm not going to correct them if I know what's going on, but I will... I need to know what's going on, exactly. Sometimes it's confusing. So he wants me to find nanite clusters. No, I don't. He wants me to buy new tech? Oh, I just bought tech too. Come on. See, that's the thing. I just bought tech. Now am I going to have to... Is it part of the job? Buy 3 more techs or something like that? Collect nanites. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it's just collect nanites. And not... birds. Is this the last species? Oh, 5 of 7. I must be on a different planet. The other one was like 8 of 10 or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so 5 out of 7. 2 more species defined on this toxic planet. Collect nanites and go there, I guess. Ah, at least this thing charged up again. 27 out of 100. Yeah, see, had I not bought the tech, I could have... I could already be done with this. Just a bit frustrating. Because I didn't even really need that tech. But I was like, hey, I got all these extra nanites. Let's buy some beam technology for the ship, which I don't even really use. And I haven't even installed. Whoops. That's a drop. Oh yeah, we've been there plenty of times. I wonder if I can buy nanites. I don't think you can buy nanites. Alright, so we need to go places to get nanites. So that probably means we need to fly. Because we'll need to find buildings. Alright. I gotta keep track of things because the last planet we were on, the things that looked like that were hunters. And we just needed one more species, and now this planet, things that look like that are not hunters, and we need 2 more species. So, get a little confused by the animals and the planets. But hey. Oops. Well, that's some sad shooting. Nothing more embarrassing than trying to kick something and missing it. Hopefully nobody was watching. And by the numbers, I doubt somebody was. Haha! Alright, you little buggers. 2 species. Where could you be? Well, there are definitely fewer fauna on this planet than the other planets. This is ridiculous. No fauna. Uh-oh. Does it look like a storm is brewing? It's suddenly gotten more cloudy. Are there storms here? Toxic storms? I guess not. Nothing's happening. But it pays to pay attention to the weather. You've got to keep an eye out. So if you're ever stranded on an alien planet, keep an eye on the weather because you never know what's going to happen. I highly recommend watching the weather. Oh, there's something. 2 minutes down there. I probably could have flown, but hey, that's the lazy way out, isn't it? There they are. Ah, reminds me of the good old days, strolling around our first planet, trying to get off. What was that? I think that was that radioactive or something? I'm not totally sure what was wrong with the first planet, but I remember we had to hide out in caves and we just wait and wait and wait. Might have been radioactive. We destroyed depots for no apparent reason, looking for any sign of life. Trying to find a building, because we couldn't get back to our ship. Oh no, wait, we landed the ship. That's right, I landed the ship, and I didn't want to keep taking off because we didn't have enough plutonium to keep taking off and landing. Alright, what's down there? No, still can't see. Ah, those were the good old days. 100 episodes ago. 100 episodes? Why am I running over here for thamium? What's wrong with me? Come on, I don't need thamium. Why am I doing this? Now that the suit recharges during... I have no idea what it's scanning. Now that the suit recharges during flight, what do you need thamium for? Although I'm not going to be flying here for a while. But still, you get the idea. Survival is too easy. Is this where we were going? No, we were going somewhere else. There we go. I was like 2 minutes away. That doesn't make sense. That's the one 2 minutes away. That was scary. I mean, that guy looks very unhappy. They don't look friendly. And have one come up over the ridge to stalk you. Okay, so it said the base was 16 seconds. How am I not finding this? It said it was... I don't understand. I was following that question mark. Oh, how did I walk right around it? I don't know how that happened. Don't really need this thing. Kind of avoid them now. Tribute to Ipil. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't. These things haven't changed their story, so once you've read through the story, there's the only reason to go there is to learn more words, but the story's the same. They try to make people think the Gek were bad guys. Gek are my favorite species. They seem alright to me. Vy'keen, who apparently are victims of the Gek or something, or victims of the Sentinels, I don't care for them at all. So they can cry all day about being victims, but... The Korvax are nice. I mean, I like the Korvax. I wouldn't, I don't see how anyone could dislike the Korvax. They seem pretty tame. I mean, I could see how some people would really like them, but I don't see how anyone could dislike them. So I'd say Gek, Korvax, and Vy'keen if I had to rate the three species. As for the Traveler, the new quote-unquote species, I'd rank them right above the Vy'keen. Why is that always nothing found these days? What's going on here? Alright, so I walked all the way over here for nothing. Disappointing. The Harem Marsh. I know it says Hakram, but I like to pronounce it the way I like to pronounce it. Oh, that reminds me, I'm probably have not been uploading plants and waypoints. Hekram Marsh, Boomlayer Marsh, and the wetlands. So apparently this is a very wet planet, as you can tell by the toxic rain. Alright, now what? Most places are pretty far away. And I hate how the question marks don't go away. 1.34 and they still haven't made the question marks go away. That's the thing. Oh, this doesn't even have a question mark here. An observatory that's not a question mark. Okay. I don't understand the game. Why it does these things. There it is. Alright. A lot of power canisters, like a 9. Like I said, now that you charge up in the ship, what are power canisters and thamium for? Seriously, I liked the game the best at 1.03. That was my favorite game. 1.03. I wish they'd make it so people could play other versions online. I mean, I think you can play it, but I think you can't like connect online, and I think it kind of messes up. But that was my favorite, right as it came out. And I saw the people playing the original version without the day one patch. That's why I was so interested in the game. That's why I got it. I saw the game and I really liked the game. Other people saw the game and they hated the game. Well, they didn't hate the game, they were just saying, it's not what I expected. This game was exactly what I expected. And then it changed. Unfortunate. Boy, they're just... I'm going to get 100 nanite cubes at this rate. I don't think walking around is what I need to be doing. I need to be flying. Because I am never going to get nanite cubes. Nanite cubes. Nanite clusters. Health at maximum. Oh. I just got 5. Walked all this way for 5. So yeah, this is going to be a slog. This feels like something that's going to happen offline. Unless you want to watch me walk around and shoot trees for several hours to get 100 nanite cubes. Alright, so he's got the pink slug light things. Insert slug in ear. Same as all the other times. They didn't change this at all. I still don't know what observatories do. They changed all the codes. My efforts are amply rewarded. I learned a couple words. Is that what I got? Well, no, that's new. Used to learn a location amongst the stars, which with 18 billion... Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I forgot a... one of those stones. What are they called? Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Knowledge stones. There was one of them way up there a long time ago, and I forgot to click on it. But oh well. But you used to learn a location amongst the stars with 18 billion stars. So that was less than helpful. Boy, I wish I needed to collect rusted metal. I'd have I'd be able to do that in seconds flat. Alright, well, let's fly. Literally. Gotta fly. Why does it say 2? I don't want it to say 2. Oh, I've got 2 of those in my cargo. Oh. Yeah, never use ones that say 2 or 5, because they'll use more than they should. And that's always ridiculous. Alright. How's my life support at 100%? I went in the building? Is that what it does? Anytime you go in a building or... I don't understand when those things recharge. It's just weird. It's weird, I say. Alright. Plutonium. 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 Cargo. Alright. Now we've already gone that way, I think. I think that's the way we came from. Presumably when we collect enough nanites we go to wherever that place is. But we need to find... I don't know what we need to find. Do we need to find gold? I've been told to stop and collect gold. Maybe offline. Well, I always do that offline. I collect. There was those times I just collected emerald. When you need money, you get gold and emerald. But now I need nanites. I don't want to go that way. That's where I came from. Those question marks are haunting me. Saying, no, come back to these question marks which you've already been to. And it's not a question. So now it's extra hard to find buildings. You would think in this day and age, in the future, I assume it's the future, and you got spaceships, well, it's another dimension, another galaxy. Who knows if it's in the future or the past? But with this kind of technology, you'd think you'd be able to scan the ground and find a building. Scan the ground for buildings, for metal. Oh, come on. See, walking is actually better because for some reason I seem to come across buildings when I walk, but not when I fly. Weird. Weird. Am I missing the buildings? Are you all screaming at the screen? Stop. But these trees look like buildings sometimes. Ten nanite clusters. 58 to go. Should I get some tamarium? Nah, I think I got 1,000 of this back at the base. Fungal cluster. Come on. It's tamarium. We all know it's tamarium. Can't fool us. Ooh, sorry, dude. Hanging out around a clump of plutonium is not good for your health. I'm scanning something. What to do? Wait a second. Wait a second. Boltcaster ready. Sometimes you get nanite clusters when you shoot down sentinels. And wouldn't you know it, there's not a sentinel to be had. You gotta be kidding me. They're always everywhere. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen a sentinel this planet. We've landed several different places. We've walked around a long time. Are there sentinels on this planet? Oh, low security. Well, that ruins this plan to get to kill sentinels for nanite clusters. It's low security. What is that? Oh, I've already got it. Well, see, I thought I had a great plan. Just kill sentinels. But it turns out there are no sentinels. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Although it makes this planet really a wonderland. I can go around and go anywhere and do anything and not have to worry about sentinels. But we should probably just go back to our moon base. Why do I say it like that? Moon base. We should probably go back to our moon base. Our moon base. Our base on the moon. Saying our moon base with the emphasis on moon makes it feel like I'm got a base that's a Death Star or something. What do they say? Oh, that's no small moon. That's no moon. I should really learn my Star Wars quotes. Alright, so we can't stay here. Alright, we're going to go back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the moon base and fire me up some sentinels. Just going to go left and right, killing them all right outside my base. But that'll be next episode. It's not telling me how many I need. Why is it not telling me how many I need? There it is. 42 out of 100. So 58. Not every sentinel will give me nanites. You know, some drop neutrino modules. I know I get pugnium and zinc, I think, from all of them. Well, maybe other good... See, this would have been a great spot because I have one of those med kits in case I needed to heal. But oh well. But I know there's definitely sentinels at the moon base. Moon base. Now I'm never going to be able to say that word again correctly because I'm always thinking about how to say it. See, so those of you who are like, don't be a grammar Nazi on they and them, and he and she, I'm that same way with myself, so you might think I'm picking on you, but I'm picking on everyone, including myself. Oh look, you can blast it right away from that. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. It's gonna be a while. I keep getting more and more plutonium, which I really don't need because I have 5,000 of it back in the base. But alright, that'll be next time. Plutonium, plutonium. Way too much plutonium. Wow. That'll be next time. Back at the moon base. I'll probably fly with you guys. There might be a pirate along the way. We shall see. So join me next time. No Man's Sky with the Spear. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.